he did do a Porsche sprint like race, and so yeah, he was. I was just noticing, how he was, shifting and his brake points and stuff like that. And I was noticing he was just going into second for everything, and I'm like, oh, why isn't he going into first? And he's literally like, first is really squirrely, and you're like, oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I wonder if I was going to. I actually can't remember.
Like, I think Wolf's been going into first. I'm fairly certain he has.
I'm taking first for T1.
Nah, man, I'm not even doing it for T1, man. Like,
Oh yeah, I am going into first.
Yeah, don't go into first.
But I'm not squirrely, I'm clean.
Alright, well.
I wonder.
Pit lane speed limit is 88
I feel like it's
kilometers
one
per
less
hour.
thing my
Pit exit's
brain
clear.
is having to do, like that last shift plus turning in at the same time. My brain, like, overloads a little bit. And, like, yeah, I just stopped doing that. And, yeah, I'm able to get on the gas a little earlier, I think. I don't know. I like it. I think I'm gonna do that for the race. But yeah, fuel saving. I'm thinking lifting and coasting across the start finish. Like, I know when I fuck up bus stop now, and it's not like before it would be like just chaos, and I'd be like, I knew I did it wrong, but like I felt like I was just along for the ride. But now, like I know where I'm doing it wrong and and like I feel much more in charge of what the car's doing in the bus stop. So I'm feeling a lot more comfortable.
Good.
The leader has just done a 142.65. Sector 2 time is okay. Your quickest overall. Sector 3 time is fast.
just feel like in second gear, like in some of these portions that we need to work on it a little more, I can't get the car slowed down enough. Like, I feel like first gear is that assistance for me.
Huh? Yeah. I mean, that's what I was worried about, but I literally just started trying it, and I'm like, I didn't have the problem I thought I would.
Like turn one is really good in second gear.
Yeah. Try that second horseshoe. Second gear.
The guy behind has just done a 142.49.
Like, I'm not locking up at all under brake.
Sector 3
when I
times
stay in
quick.
second gear. I'm not having any problems with that.
Sector
Are
1
you doing
times
like
okay.
42 ones? 42 twos?
Only my first lap was counted. So 41 2.
What?
Sector 2 time is good.
Okay. Wow. I'm just slow then.
How much fuel do I have? Not a lot. I have quality fuel on the setup for some reason.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Yeah, these guys in the sprint races were with full fuel. We're doing like 41s, 40s in the race pace.
Fast motherfuckers.
Mid exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Sector 1 is quick.
I wonder if I was the only one going into first. Like, I'm afraid to actually say it now, because it's like,
I
it
was
seems
in
so
first.
obvious.
I don't know how much. Say what?
I didn't say. Oh, what? Oh. I
Parked
literally
by
thought
a
you
brother.
were, the dude.
Oh, the crew chief.
Yeah, I thought that was crew chief there, mumbling. But he is
Sector
Australian,
2
isn't
time is quick.
The iRacing guy is Australian, yeah.
he? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Jim is British, yeah.
The guy behind has just done a 142 on 2.8.
Come the track, I have to keep up the time gained.
There you go, 42-2. Atta boy.
I'm gonna stick with my first gear. I feel like first gear keeps me humble. Like I'm too eager to get on the throttle now with second gear that I feel like I have all this grip.
What, turn one? Where? Turn one, or the horseshoes, or what?
It's not bad in turn one, but everywhere else I'm just like, I gotta
Sector
go
1
back
is
to first.
0 on 06, off the pace.
To me, it's too much of a mindfuck.
I feel like
It's
it's like extra traction, like its own traction control.
It is, because you're not sending, you know, it's a lower gear ratio, so you're not sending so much power to the rear. You can kind of build up to it. But like I've got my foot trained now, where it's like
Right.
if I go to second
Tenderfoot,
gear, it's
yeah.
just all of a sudden it's like fuck it, we'll just go all the way to the floor.
I mean, you are fast, so you do what you gotta do. To me, it was like, oh, this
You're a
this
10th
makes
off the
so much
pace in
more sense.
Sector 2.
Fuck,
It's so much easier to drive now. I don't have to worry about it being so twitchy.
that's good. I mean, it is twitchy in first gear. I'm not gonna deny that. And it, like probably if I'm in a fuel saving run, I'll probably second gear it and try and save the tires so I can just make the run more efficient.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3.
Collect stock.
Collect stock. Collect
Maybe it's gather wood.
Bob Moran. Number 2. We're not very popular now.
What do you mean?
I mean, here. No, it's just 3 people. You, me, and this
There's
Bob.
There's like 7 people in here now, but the...
My relative is just showing 3 of us.
Yeah, they're trickling in. There is like 17 Daytona sessions up.
Yeah. Well, they're mostly locked, though.
Yeah, a couple of them are. Bob Loren.
Oh, shit.
Bob Loren.
That's terrible. That's like the worst dad joke. Why do you even know that song? Straight up boomer. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good.
Sector 1 time is good.
This. Which is exactly how we felt with the last race.
Can I ask you an honest question?
Yeah.
Why'd you add bullhead here? It seemed like you were doing fine with the people you had.
Okay, so
Meat.
yeah, and to kind of take the strain off of the late night run, like it was tough. There was like a weird window. Hold on. Oh god.
Yeah, there's like a weird window when
Sector 2 time is quick.
both
Like, we
Schmuck
have
and
to
I
stay
get
up
really
late.
drawn out.
Yeah, we have to stay up really late, and then Wolf has to get up really early. So if we can kind of like put a little buffer in there, where like we don't have to stay up as late, and Wolf has more time to count. Like Wolf had to like be up and on TeamSpeak at 6 a.m. to spot for pigs.
I've been there.
Yeah, so it's like
You never spotted for me.
No, but I used to get up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning every Monday.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
and you know, for him to like do that and then an hour later be driving, it's like I would get on TeamSpeak in the morning for me and just get the rundown of all the incidents that happened, basically. 'Cause it's like, yeah, Wolf would get on and he did a couple of spins and then Boise got on and it was like no issue, but it was like that fucking... I'm all over the place now. I'm talking. That like early portion where Wolf got on was just a large margin for error.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
So if we can just put a smaller, still a margin for error, but just put a smaller one in there. Because he's fairly competent in the car, and that time of day and race, like, if the race progresses as we are currently predicting it to, and we stay out of the shit, and we're competitive, at this point, like, there will probably be 7 cars on the lead lap, and he'll have really nobody to deal with.
Yeah, it's the safest. It's the safest part of the race. If we're alive, and we're on the lead lap or whatever, then it should be the safest part of the race to be racing. Like that's where they used to put me in like the first one. They're like, we're gonna cram you in the fucking 0 dark 30.
Well, I hope it works.
I do too.
It seems to be whatever mood Bullhead's in.
Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace.
And I'm not gonna talk because I'm a bit head casey myself, but you know, Bullhead's just like all over the place.
Isn't he like 20?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Well, what a burn. No, this boomer is big, so that guy's
No, that's impossible to be any more
Boomer,
boomer than
I
me. I'm more boomer than like
Sector 1 is quick.
Mystico or Casa. Casa? Casa?
Casa.
Hey, what's up, Casa? R.I.P. Skyvy.
God, I cannot believe Skyvy showed up.
That's really all he shows up for now, I guess, is the Sunday missions.
Yeah, but it's like he doesn't show up at all, then boom, he shows up.
Yeah, I know.
None of us are flying that day. Which probably made him really upset. One bad.
Hey, where's Smoke,
well, no, he
dude?
probably didn't care about one bad not flying, but man. Where's Schmuck, man?
And then, like, I got on TeamSpeak after the mission had happened, and he was in the channel, and I went in and I said, hi, motherfucker was AFK. I was like, alright, late. Good talking to you, bud.
Sector 3 times okay.
So I was watching Jimmy Broadbent live stream his practice, and he's in LP2, and like, I don't like the guy when he's racing. Like, he's kind of a dick.
I mean, in order to be the Mr. Funny Man racing guy, you kind of have to be a little bit of a dick to the people on track. But, like, it makes, I guess, for entertaining
He was just saying,
situations.
like everything that happened was the other car's fault. Like, he's basically like, oh, you're the GTEs.
Sector 1 time is good.
GTEs are, you know, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude. And then even at one point, he's like, wait, that was kind of a dick move, but like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me.
Big old buddy, old pal.
Shut up. I'm not.
You do not have a leg to stand.
Whatever.
And to be fair, that's how it literally always is. Like, there's drivers in IMSA who have raced in both sides, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe these prototypes are such assholes. And then when they drive prototypes, like, oh my god, I can't believe these GTs are such assholes. And it goes both ways every time.
I know, but it's just fucking like. He's just like, calm down, you're in practice, like, relax. He gets gets his hackles up. And you're like, dude, you kind of be a dick.
Biggs, you sounded like me for a second. Calm down, it's just practice. It's whatever. I don't really give a fuck.
Nice. Fuck.
Sector 3 time is fast. Yellow flag, keep
There
your
goes
wits
my
about you,
fucking
mate.
run.
Like, the whole power imbalance between the two cars, like the prototypes always feel like they're like on a higher pedestal and that they're deserving of the position, and that you as a GT driver have to give over the position
pleb.
because I'm fast.
You slow pleb. It's like, no, under the brake zones, if you don't overtake in the brake zones.
Sector 1 is 0.28.
It's really
off
like,
the pace.
motherfucker, I own the track and you're just renting it, so you want to come through? Pay the troll toll.
It's patience. They have no patience.
It also changes in the race situation. Like, as you discovered with Le Mans, you pass these people a lot. You see a lot of their car. So, you know, in these early stages, I think it's really beneficial of us to just kind of like hang back.
Sector 2 time is
Let
good.
the LMPs do their thing, just cruise on through.
Yeah, but
wave
I mean,
at
it's
them
the
as they go
situations
by.
where you get stuck and like, I can't do anything about it.
It's another one of those things you hate when I like just like say a thing. It's like, just do this thing, but really it's like just stay out of their way. Like, don't.
Yeah.
Like,
But
if it
it's-
looks like they're gonna dive bomb down the inside, don't be surprised when they do. Just almost expect them to do it because they're going to. Like, they think they have
time
God
bombing.
brakes.
142,
Bus stop,
186.
bus stop, dive bombing in either of the horseshoes.
Like,
A lot
I think
of
they
times
have
those
brakes
slow
of a
turns,
Formula One car.
They don't have the pace to do that there.
Anything low speed and under braking, they are exactly the same pace as us. The only time that they're faster is high speed.
And that's usually well outside the turn, like well outside the exit of the turn.
Yeah, the goal for an LMP2, like, so in order for you to lose the least amount of time, is to set yourself up for a run out of the corner. To pass on the exit. You know, like, set yourself up where you're backed up, and then, you know, floor it so that by the time you're exiting the corner, you're in a position to get around the car in front.
Pretty much.
That's alright.
But these LMPs don't know that. They don't.
A lot of
like,
them
oh,
don't.
I should be able to dive bomb. I'll go faster around the apex of the corner than the GTE because, well, of course I'm faster. I'm gonna prototype.
Dude, remember what I said, Daytona brings out all of the NASCAR retards, so it's like dudes that don't normally drive these types of cars, they already own Daytona because, you know, raise hell, praise Dale, so they just, all they have to do is buy one car, they already own one of them. IMSA is an American series, so they're just stroking that Budweiser cock of theirs, and they're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna drive the IMSA. 24 hours around the Daytona. I can do that.
Yeah.
Sector 3 time
And
is
there's
quick.
a Corvette now? I mean, fuck.
Not a real Corvette,
We do work for this We do work for this one Mercedes dealer.
Mind these track limits.
And I was
please,
talking
Ty.
with one of their piss boys who just like moves the cars around, and he was talking about how he doesn't like the look of the new Corvette, how it looks like a Ferrari, and I was like, that's exactly what they were going
That's
for.
the fucking point.
It's like you can now own a Ferrari for 60 grand. He goes, I like the old school Corvettes. Now it's just like buy a Mustang. Like, Corvette understands that, like, that clientele that likes the old school Corvette is collecting their pension and dying in 30 years. So they need somebody that's going to own the car
That's
for a little bit
generous.
longer.
Like dying in like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like the new technology is finally. It's like it was like when the Mustang finally went full independent rear suspension, like, and not the fucking it's better for fucking for getting off the line.
Really, the Mustang is a shit car. Motherfuckers break all
Oh man,
the
this
time.
LPG had the worst exit out of the bus stop, and I'm using this draft the whole way.
Sorry, I just got home.
That's illegal.
Getting home?
Yep.
That's illegal. It's straight to jail.
That's bad.
And I let him
Undercooked
pass me on
chicken?
the outside going into the bus stop, and he fucked it up.
Overcooked fish? Jail. Undercooked fish? Jail.
How long is the new session?
Punishment one.
No, there's plenty of time. I only put it up for 2 hours, so I probably have an hour and a half left.
Oh, you just started. Actually, I should probably check if the session's full. It's probably a very valid
No,
answer.
it ain't yet. It is ain't.
Remember when I said I was going to work on lifting and coasting to save fuel? I haven't been doing that at all.
Yeah, I need to get myself a baseline. I need to kind of like hammer down for a little bit and then figure out my breaking points and then start lifting and coasting. Hammer down!
No. Righty tighty.
Hammer down, raise hell, praise Dale, yeehaw.
Can I get a real yeehaw, brother? Daytoner? With the Corvette? I don't like that there fancy mid-engine Corvette.
I liked it until I met a C8 owner. And then I no longer like it.
Nah, it's still own one. I'll buy one.
I just couldn't own one with the kind of people who own it nowadays. Like, I used to love it, but I
I
can't.
know
Sector
you're
3 's
you're
210
bragging on the
seconds.
You want to
Mustang.
see it in the world, go ahead.
I still kind of want a GT 350. Not
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
lie.
they're sick. Like the base Mustang, that buys it,
flag,
it's like Karen. Karen buys a base Mustang.
Karen buys a V6 Space Mustang.
Yeah, or no, they don't make a
A
V6.
V6
They make
Mustang?
they
don't
make
even- they don't even make
they
one
make
anymore.
inline 4 turbos.
That's more expensive than the V6, you know that, right?
Having actually driven the i4 Turbo, it isn't that bad. It's just not a Mustang.
I have.
It isn't,
that
but it's a
engine. It's
Ford,
in my
so
Mazda.
that turbo's going pretty quick.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Like that inline 4 turbo just has no balls. I mean, like it has some, but like the top end is non-existent. And then the like the guys that own them do all sorts of gay shit to them, and they put like a wastegate on, or like fucking blow off valves, just like
Just done a
as they're
141.
fucking driving
10.
around. And it's like, dude, that's so fucking cute.
It's weird. It's just the weirdest thing on a Mustang. Like, I get it. Like, it's better, but it's
You're
the
10
car
off
is
the
too
pace
big
in
for
sector
a four-cylinder. It doesn't look right.
And I mean, like,
Hatchback.
Like, it has line lock built into it. My one buddy used to work for Ford. It has line lock built into it. Line lock basically just like locks the front wheels so that you can spin the rear up to do drag racing and get the rears hot. He was doing what are known as like PDIs, which is a car comes off the truck at a dealer and you do a like post-delivery inspection of the car and make sure that it's okay. And
Me
he was
You're
testing
currently
everything out on it, and he
1.7
tested
off
the
the
line
pace.
lock. And fun fact, line lock voids the warranty. So when he brought those in, there was 10 Mustangs on the lot with voided warranties.
Good job.
Did he keep his job?
He quit. Because working for Ford is awful. And now he works for Kia and makes bank because Kia's motors consume oil and they blow motors daily. So he's gotten really good at pulling motors.
Yeah, they're fucking cute little cars that the average American likes to buy, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the
slowed
motors are
down
under
a lot.
warranty, so...
Sector 1 is
Aren't they all like 10 years,
0.40 off the
100,000?
pace.
Yeah, they have the best powertrain warranty in America. And their motors blow up all the goddamn time. He said he could do 2 motors in a day. Which is pretty impressive.
Like rebuild?
No, like swap them out. You can pull a motor and have a new
That's
one.
not too bad. If they have it set up like a somewhat convenient way, it's not too bad.
Dude,
Yeah, so
no,
it's easy peasy.
no,
I can do it.
no motor in any car, in any modern car, is easy to get out anymore.
I mean, I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying if.
Like, they're all mounted sideways. Like, you also don't pull a motor out of the top anymore. You pick it
Oh,
up
you
from
have
the
to raise
bottom.
the car off. Yeah.
Most of them
money
need
to
to,
engine swap out some more too, and I remember the fucking. Well, we didn't have a jack. We just lifted the car up and then just slowly used the fucking cherry picker to lower the engine on the ground.
I had to put 2 engines in a Honda Odyssey and
Alright,
use
Ty,
the subframe
it's a
to
class
brake.
car approaching.
It's fucking great.
And I didn't blow, just so it's known, I didn't blow up
On your
either
left.
of those motors. Somebody else
your
did,
left
but
now.
I still had to fucking put them in.
Alright, let me get my wheels up here to get in session. You're back.
Yeah, the first time it happened, the lead tech there put a timing belt in wrong, so it seized on the highway. And then the second time, a new guy that we hired forgot to put oil in it and started it. Like, great. I work with nothing but retards.
I take it he
You
did not keep his
genuinely
job.
hate to see it.
You really do. I've also, the more I work on cars, the more I hate cars.
We
Good,
work
now
on it
nothing
all
will
the
change
time.
You faded away, Asher. I couldn't hear what you said.
That's a good solid
I still can't hear what you
In
said.
the way
Feels so
of
good.
Your
What?
mic is fading out.
hello. Hi.
Okay, that was unnecessary.
Sector 2 is 0.15 off the pace.
Yeah, but I can't hear anything else.
Yeah, it's like you're talking and your microphone is just like... Oh, it comes back. Did that do what I thought it did?
That's a very Vanguard thing as well. It starts out loud and then it trails off.
Yeah.
It's like, oh! He startles me. Like, he'll be a lull, he won't say anything. And he's like thinking of something
That
to tell
puts
me
you
about
1.6
something.
seconds
But yeah.
off the pace.
Whatever. And then he'll just be like, so the thing is, like, oh my god.
So the thing about the Corsair
known as whistling to death, and that's all you need to know. End of story.
Okay, Ty, you've got half your fuel left.
Low speed, I assume? Yep.
Dr. Livingston, I presume.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Boy, there sure are a lot of really bad drivers on here. And a lot of Ferraris now. Oh, guess who just decided to show up? My jerk-off cat.
Wait, what?
My cat's sitting on my lap now.
Car is
Oh, I
on
thought
your
you said
right.
dad.
Clear on the right.
What?
Guess who decided to show up? My piece of shit dad.
It's like, I thought you guys are like chill and like bonding and shit. Fun.
You know, he actually texted me yesterday. He's like at the house in Springfield. Said that he has some beef stew for me there. And I'm like, oh man, I'm really not trying to drive to Springfield, so I'm gonna text my sister who is currently unemployed and be like, I'll give you $50 to bring that fucking beef stew here.
You're now 1.1 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is
That's so
0.42 off the
disrespectful,
pace.
Hey, I sent her like multiple things to work and she just doesn't want to do anything, so it's whatever.
She's the lazy one.
Not really, so like it's weird. She's starting college in the middle of a pandemic, so it's
Oh,
kind of
that's
hard
more
to like not do a lot of things
Inspired.
beforehand. She was
Yeah.
like the schools in where I grew up, like the high school. The high school
Cut
was
out.
literally, sorry, I wanted to return. The high school was literally down the street from the middle school, and the middle school has a K through like 8 center or something like that attached to it. So she would leave early from the high school and go to the kindergarten center, and then she would stay there until about 5 o'clock, and she would get paid to be there and get, because she wants to be an early education teacher. So it worked out very well. And then everything hit, and she got canned from that because they didn't have any kids coming in, so they didn't need anybody to actually be there. And now, like, she doesn't really want to work at Giant, which is literally up the street from my fucking house,
Ew,
to
that
go
wouldn't work fine either.
to go and get, you know, groceries, or like
Well,
get some fucking money.
I
Sector
wouldn't
2
want to get
is
a pandemic. I wouldn't want to
0.32
work
off the
for a
pace.
Listen, she's already had fucking COVID. She didn't listen to the
Oh,
rules
that's
beforehand,
right.
so it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And my dad thinks he had it too when she had it, which makes sense. I mean, they were living.
Well, fun fact is any antibodies that they built up are long gone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they can get it.
Car on your right. Clear on the right. You're now 1.1 off
Only
the pace.
Trump is immune. I can barely hear you, buddy.
Yeah, see, I'm not fucking crazy. Thank you. Everybody point and laugh at Asher. Hello, you're still kind of quiet.
What are your ears painted on? Hello?
Yeah.
Ah, yes! I painted on a new set.
Nice.
Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace.
Didn't Trump literally have COVID though?
He did.
So how is
That's
he
the
immune?
Hence,
Hello?
hence the joke. Hence the joke. It's a joke.
Okay.
Because afterwards he claimed he was like, well, maybe I'm immune. I don't know, but maybe.
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 But he said it like I got bit by a spider. Maybe I'm Spider-Man now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. It's like, oh my god, this guy's so fucking
Didn't
stupid.
COVID also
You're a
turn?
10th off the pace in Sector 2.
I hope so, man.
Right side.
Water, it's not the frogs gay.
Still there. Clear on the right.
Even
Turn to the
Alex
frickin'
Jones,
frogs game.
speaking of him, even he was like, look, you guys, you gotta chill out.
I mean, he also got a lot of hot water after saying, you know, people that were killed at Sandy Hook were a bunch of liars.
That
But
puts
like
you
he was at the
1.1
rally. He
seconds
was like,
off
"Hey
the leader's
guys,
pace.
maybe we should
Sector 3
just
is
kind of not do
0.5
this.
off the pace.
Like, chill out." Everybody was like, "Shut up." We've already gone past you on the crazy meter. It's a done deal.
There's no turning back now.
Also, because he's jealous of QAnon.
Which is like hilarious, because a lot of people that just talk about QAnon don't really know what it is. They like discuss 4chan as if it's like this backdoor black hole of the internet. It's like, no, you watch people die or you like see weird porn.
What is not?
Hey, just fair warning, I am running a test stream which includes TeamSpeak, so
Yes.
just in case you want to say something that might.
So I was on Parler.
Nice try.
Yeah, like one of my buddies was, well, one of my coworkers was talking about like QAnon, and I was like, do you like fully understand what it is? Like he's not for it. Like he was just like discussing like the craziness of it. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, you remember Pizzagate? Like that's it. That's really all it is.
That's all it is. It's just
That's
got a
all it
new
is.
name.
It's just like rich people fuck kids. Okay. And other news, like this is information that was known.
Yeah, but don't forget about the lizard people. They're also lizard people.
But yeah, look at their eyes. You can see it in their eyes. Benghazi emails. Any other
Currently
buzzwords?
0.49 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 3.
I mean, it'll be at least another 4 years until I can have a decent conversation at dinner table with my family. So.
Oh, I've been having like fucking therapy sessions with my brother and sister about like how our parents are like Looney Tunes.
Old people, they're so cute.
Like we don't know how to interact with them anymore. Like my brother's like, yeah, I can't even. Like they're just, I don't know, I can't. Also, my parents have just not talked to me since that riot.
Ha! Were they
Like
there?
beforehand, my mom was like, I was trying my best to like keep up a dialogue with my mom. You know, during the pandemic, it's hard to do, and she's just an old lady, and she's a Trump supporter, so it's like I have like nothing to talk to you about. And we've been talking up until the riot, like maybe once or twice a week. But then after the riot, fucking radio silence.
Your best lap in this session, that puts you 0.14 off the pace.
So it's like they know we're not happy, and they're obviously not happy that Trump lost. They think it's socialism, and their suburbs are gonna get taken away, and AOC is gonna like take away all their money, or I don't know.
Just fucking lurk at Freddy's.
AOC is super fucking radical.
Can we talk about race cars?
Race cars, not race wars.
Is there a difference?
That should be our slogan.
Sector 1 time's okay.
You should put that on your car.
Is it too late to make changes, Biggs?
No. I can get on that.
Can we
shit.
put that on the bumper? Right.
Yeah, that's the difference. Like that's like you have like Formula One, which is like we race as one, and then ours, which is just race cars, not race
Oh
wars.
God, they're trying.
You have to do it. I won't forgive you if you don't.
I'm putting it on the rear wing. I'm putting it on the wing.
Oh, I like the low speed racing up there though.
No, we got the bumper. We got low speed racing.
The
on
whole
bumper
fucking
in the
car
wing,
is low
so.
speed.
Fuck it, there we go. Watch us get crashed out in turn 1. That's
Oh, fucking hell.
2/10 off the pace in
my
sector 3.
head hurts now. I'm sweating. Jesus Christ.
Did we end up hiding a fucking Dennis on the car anywhere?
Oh shit, no, you never gave me Dennis eyes. I need his
Oh,
eyes.
that's right. I need his eyes. Look with your special eyes.
Alright, I'm going to test stream. I'm running up and heading out.
Good evening, America. Remember, race cars, not race wheels.
Well, that didn't last long to get a penalty.
It kind of hurts at
The
work
guy
too,
behind has just
like,
done a
because I'm such a nerd when it
142.12.
comes down to airplanes and race cars and shit like that. And most of those guys there could give a fuck if it doesn't involve like football or hockey or anything like that. So like, I have all this information stored in my noggin now about the SR-71, and I want to just like sit down with somebody. Like I want to go to one of these panels now. Like the next time they do one, I want to fly out to fucking Seattle and go to their museum there.
We need to find a tent in sector 2.
Oh,
God, it's such a cool airplane. Fuck.
dude, at that Udvar-Hazy, man, that thing is...
That thing is huge.
So
What,
huge.
the Blackbird?
Yeah.
So got a point.
That place is awesome. Oh,
It is. It's such a cool place. They have
I
a
need to go
fucking
back.
space shuttle there.
At one point, they had two.
They have the Enola Gay as well.
and they've got
Currently
flak bait.
0.33
Yeah,
off the
flak
pace.
bait's on display,
Sector
yeah.
3 is
I know, it's like, it's been in
0.14
repair
off
for
the
like the
pace.
last 8 years or 9 years. Or
Yeah,
something.
they all they have is the fuselage and a couple engines, I think.
They got the wings, they're just
No,
like not...
they're doing a lot of repair work.
Oh
so
my
they're
God.
not gonna be very original.
Fucking GT3, get out of the way!
Ah, you see? Now you understand.
Bro, he was weaving all over the fucking...
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
My lap.
The guy behind has just done a 142.04.
Yeah, you don't weave going down the fucking cross start finish.
Don't invalidate this lap. Track limits. You'll need to give back the time gained.
I used to have a buddy named Kobe and Drizzy. He was
Kobe beef.
his mom I think was Japanese and his dad was a white Mormon, so now he's a Mormon. But I used to send him pictures like when I went to Udvar-Hazy of the Enola Gay, and I'd be like, look familiar.
Oh god. Hey, send these to your grandparents.
Yeah, but he like totally dropped off the face of the earth. Like they had him do his fucking whatever it is, like go and get other people into the Mormon faith, like
yeah.
retreat, whatever the fuck it is.
It's fucking...
And he disappeared after that. Like
Whoa.
I have not heard from him since. Like I'll see him pop on Steam every now and then, and I'll message him, be like, "Hey, what's up, man? You want to play some games sometime?" And nothing.
Really too busy getting like that multiple Mormon person.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, his sisters were whores. And
Oh,
dad,
yeah?
dad was kind of cool about it, but not with the son. Son had to be a good boy, save himself for Jesus.
Left side. Stay there. Stay on your line. The left is clear.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good, man. It's all good in the hood.
Word.
Although, like, if you ask anybody in the hood if it's
Sector
good,
2
they're
is
gonna say no.
0.48
They're gonna
off
be
the
like, no.
pace.
It's never been good. Oh, who's this getting into third place shit? Getting between me and my boy?
Go
Mike
on, yeah.
Moser. Mike Moser. Fuck you, man.
You're now 1.1 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.47 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.14 off the pace.
There we go, back into 42s. There we go.
Track feels slow tonight. Anyone else feel the same?
It is a 70-degree track.
It's not too bad.
Sector
I'm
2
having a
is
really bad time with
0.05 off the pace.
I've lost all finesse that I had there at one point.
I keep just focusing on that first apex and like getting my tires on the dirt, and it's everything else is gravy after that.
Yeah, I screwed up the bus stop every time I've gone through, gotten off track.
That puts you 0.8 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Right, so I've learned how to drift the RSR.
Drifto.
I sent it in way too fast on the old one. It just got completely sideways. Didn't spin though. Just held it most of the way through the corner.
Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace.
Jesus.
Okay, Ty, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 0.05 off the pace.
Oh, I don't know if I feel like I've been the only one doing this, but I've been going into first gear and I don't go into first. Try to stay in second for most of the turns.
Fuel savings or what?
Just better, just like better to drive, faster.
I think it's easier to drive. I think first because it rotates the launch better.
It's unnecessary. It's like I've been realizing I've been watching a lot of dudes on YouTube drive this car, like Dan Suzuki and some other guys, and like they're all staying in second for the hairpins and turn one. So you try to hold it in second instead of going all the way down to first.
Yeah, I am looking at this session. I think our chances of getting into a GT only split are very high.
God damn it! I can't get one lap where I don't go off track in the bus stop. Jesus.
Well, like, what are you seeing, Schmuck? Are you like not like our I rating is like where everybody else's is?
I just mean like overall. I think we have 13 cars in this session right now. 2 of them are LMP2s. So like just from what I'm seeing in these practice sessions, the amount of LMP2s to GT ratio is way off.
Well, I mean, I came from a session where there was a fuckload of LMP2s, and only I think maybe 12 GTEs, and the rest were GT3s. I think there was maybe 30 people in there. What? Seeing how it's happened in the past, I probably would go with your guess.
Well, I don't know, because I mean, like, the only... It may also be the time of day that, like, I'm setting the session up. Like, I'm setting it up at night, so maybe...
Yeah.
Maybe there's just not enough people coming in.
It's just I haven't seen any 3-namers, so that's what's making me feel happy. No Iberians.
No Brazilians.
Iberian.
By the way, in my IMSA race the other day, there were people running 139s consistently. I have no idea how.
Fast. Alright, I'm gonna try and fuel save.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
My middle finger is starting to hurt from shifting. Really? Really?
Stop looking off your paddle then.
I watched this 5-part documentary on the old Wings show back in the 90s, or 90s.
Oh, yeah.
On the A10. It was awesome.
It's hilarious hearing the F-15, like this one F-15 pilot that's one of the only MiG killers originally flew A-10s, and he was talking about how the A-10 used to be all analog and he hated it. That's why he went to the fully digital F-15. I was like, bruh.
Wow. They flew green-brown camo in Desert Storm.
Yeah, well, they gave the fucking Marines Woodland.
No, that was in number 2. That was.
Oh, that was number 2?
Yeah, it was number 2. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, they kind of skip over the whole Highway of Death thing, which I kind of wanted them to go over, because that was kind of like, they kind of mention it. They don't call it that, but they're like, yeah, we were able to, attack all these retreating forces, and they're like, oh, that's the Highway of Death. They're talking about the Highway of Death, but they don't actually call it that.
That would be disrespectful.
This was in the 90s that show was on, right?
2000s.
So it was starting to
No,
become less
Weekday
PC.
Wings? No, man, I was a kid when that was on.
Okay.
That was definitely the 90s.
Damn it. Sector
This
2
one guy
is
got hit by
0.47
sand,
off the
and
pace.
like most of his right wing got completely fucked, but he still brought it back and landed.
Nice.
It's kind of nice to do it and let you.
Oh, and he was attacking SAM sites with Mark 82s.
You're currently
That's some balls
1.0
right there.
off the pace.
It's
I mean, he said he had Mavs, but
Mavs were pretty shit.
yeah, he said he used his Mav. They would use their Mav as like a for like low
pod.
visibility stuff, as like a pod. 'Cause they didn't- yeah. I finally got somebody to chase. Oh, baby.
Fuck off.
Not you. Somebody named Mikey Williams. Mikey. He's driving at the
Sector
top
1
of
is
the field. It's like right
0.15
next
off
to
the
wall.
pace.
What
Side
are you
drafting.
doing?
Side drafting is
I
attacking.
don't know about that. I don't think he's close enough for that.
Dave, can you catch me? Do you mind if we try and get a good lap in here? I've got a good time.
The guy behind has just done a 141.25. Sector 2 time is okay.
What is that paint scheme you're running?
I don't even know.
I see you in my camera. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 time's okay.
On your right.
No,
You're in
hot
the middle,
driving,
3 wide.
and it's
All
like
is clear now.
activating my deodorant, and I smell great.
Don't
It's
die,
nice.
schmuck.
Say what?
Don't die. Got an LMP2 with full tires.
Oh, this is gonna be a... Well, it might not be a good lap, but the bus stop was... Mwah.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Okay, Ty, we need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, man, second gear's where it's at. Oof. Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, see, I tried that second. I'm using more engine braking there. I need to brake earlier for that.
Yeah, there must be a lot of bad drivers on the night, because usually I'm like punted down to like 12th place at this point. Still, top 4 is weird.
Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace. You're now 1.4 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
You don't lose a bunch of time fuel saving. You just have to be particular with what corners you lift in. Kind of see what the times are like. Like in the infield, you can kind of lift just about anywhere if you wanted to. It's just timing it well on the fast bits.
And I do a lot of mid-apex coasting, like between my brake and my throttle. Like I'll pause for a bit. I'm not always like right off gas onto throttle everywhere. But basically, I've been consciously lifting into turn 1, like in the brake zone, before the brake zone. I think that might be a place where we can do most of our fuel saving
Clear on the left.
without losing too much time.
Yellow flag.
And
Watch out.
maybe bus stop, maybe the brake zone going into bus stop, lifting a bit before the brake.
Right now, I'm lifting at like every corner.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kind of seeing like what the time drop is, and then seeing like when I do that what the average like fuel goes down to. Because Wolf says we need to hit like 0.75 or something like that. 0.75 per lap is our fuel target to get the extra laps that we need. So it's like if I can lift at certain corners and still hit that number, and then
Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace.
And this Ferrari slows balls.
yeah, a lot of the Ferraris are having a bad time.
I mean, even feel like the view just sucks here.
Car on your right. Right side is clear now.
That puts you 1.5 seconds off the pace. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3.
Let's be real, it's been 2-3 years since there's been an actual Ferrari at Daytona.
Right, other than just the racing zone scene.
I haven't seen any Fords. Any.
There's no Fords.
Yeah, they're not in the list.
They're not in IMSA, they're in WEC. They swapped the Ford and the BMW. I mean, it
Well,
makes
that
sense.
said, I've seen barely any M8s as well. It's all Porsche and Corvette.
Yeah.
Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace.
Which, you know, whatever. But hey, I cracked into the 41s. All right.
Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace. You're now 1.1 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 142.20.
Anybody else seen a lot of like random dirt clouds in the infield?
Yep.
Yeah, if they go offline, they're kicking up all the marbles.
Okay. Spooky, man.
Or if somebody went off track there, and they came back on, they drug dirt onto the track.
We've got about 5 laps of fuel. Aye, mate.
Got about 5 laps of fuel.
That's pretty much it.
When's the Dirt Rally League running?
Dude, all I really want is a rally game where you just get into a session together. That's all I want.
Just go send the stages together.
Yeah, instead of like me having like it's still there, it still exists. Like I can put a session up, but like nobody's gonna do it. Like it'll be you and I that'll do it.
It's a bit of a pain to like.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
like you
easy
like
to
set
do.
time aside to fucking do it. Like we've said this a million times. Like we could pick a weekend and sit down and like just bang out a couple of things and be like, woohoo. Like I'm fine with that, but like it would have to be something like that. It couldn't be okay. We have a whole week to fill these things out because like on paper it sounded great, and then in practice it was like nobody fucking did it.
You're currently 1.0 seconds off the pace. Sector
I
3 is
did.
0.2 off the pace.
Dude, I'm holding this guy off. It's great. Like I had a bad lap and he got down to about 6.5 seconds behind me, and I brought it back up to almost 8 seconds. Like that makes me feel happy, man. Before it was just like everybody was reeling me in.
Like I really fucking enjoy Dirt Rally too. Like it's so much fun.
We should do that weekend.
And you crash into a tree.
All right.
Yeah, that was one of my first YouTube videos on my own channel. Was Dirt Rally.
Wait, shit.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Just lost it there in the corner.
I dropped the wheel in the grass.
Ooh. See, I'm lifting coasting, but now I'm missing my brake zone when I do it. So
That's why you gotta
I
practice
need to
doing
practice.
it. Yeah. Like you feel like you can brake a little deeper. You can, but not that much.
Exactly. It's just like another thing to think about. It's like you can just like tack it on. You're like, no, I have to be in like a conscious effort, like lift and brake, but remember your fucking brake zone.
Yeah, let's set something aside. Let's see if we can get more people involved too. I mean, I know Biggs is probably interested. Bullhead, if you're interested too, like
I love
just
Dirt
get
Rally. Like,
people
Rally is my
together.
favorite.
Then let's just slap some more names in there and just make a thing of it. But the way we do it is you get one try. Like if you like, we'll give you the practice if you want to like practice a little bit beforehand. Go ahead, but like the day of,
Yeah,
you get
session.
one pass.
One stage.
We only do one life.
Yeah, one life.
Yeah, one life. Okay.
Okay. Oh, this just came into my head. One of my favorite things is how old these motherfuckers are that were flying the SR-71 now. Like, when they put these things up on the boards, they're like, oh, I have a couple of gee-whiz facts here. It's like, I have a couple of gee-whiz numbers. Like, oh my god, you guys are ancient.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
I'm actually starting to crank out some pretty good laps here.
Got myself some gee-whiz numbers here.
Don't look at your lap time when you're in a turn.
You die.
You were 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
I'll take the lack of response as no comment, and that means yes, so good job.
I'm alive. Johnny 5 alive.
Alright, I'm probably gonna crank out
Oh, why? Why would you crash into
a
me?
little bit
Why?
more, and
I'm
then
literally on the side of the road. you
I'm gonna
dipshit.
call it there for race cars. Maybe play some Galo, wind down, and then go to bed for a big race.
Wait, before you leave, check this guy that just collected me, like, for no reason.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
I'm, like, on the left side of the track, and he fucking sideswipes me like an idiot.
I just broke into the 141s.
Very proud of you.
Dude, I was on like my last lap of the stint. What is up with me in collecting shit near the end of my fucking stint?
My manager says that to me. Like the service writer will say like, "Very proud of you." Whenever like I tell him that I completed something, I was like, "All right, I finished this one thing." He's like, "Oh, I'm very proud of you." Like I'll fucking beat your ass.
Now I know what to say to you.
Sector 1 is
What if he's just being
0.8 off the pace.
He's not. He's an asshole. And a
What
bullet.
if he's being genuine, doesn't know how he sounds to everyone else, and sounds like an asshole?
Doesn't matter. He's still an asshole. Like an asshole trying to be genuine is still an asshole.
Nope. Okay, so we're way too much trauma. Let's stop.
Oh, see, you get somebody to fucking draft and drive behind. I haven't had one of these all night.
What?
Look how bad he took that fucking bus stop, dude. Yeah, just save gas, save fuel. I bet he's like, pass me, please. Just pass me. Yeah, this is the guy that loves driving up on the by the wall.
Side traffic, mate.
He's not close enough to the wall.
Sector 3 is
though.
0.7
He's
off
sort
the
of
Side
pace.
traffic, mate.
Yeah, I got, huh?
I'm just gonna see how long I can apply pressure for.
Yeah, try to make him make a mistake. I want to see him fuck up. Dude, he's got a Ferrari livery on a Ferrari.
On a Ferrari or Corvette?
Okay, it's okay to have it on a Ferrari.
Yeah, but it's
I
like.
mean, it's a Ferrari. Fuck
Whoa,
me!
on your left.
Whoa! What kind of braking is that?
Hold your line. Clear on the left now.
It's like he did all of his hard braking halfway through the braking zone.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the
He
pace.
broke a car and a half length too early. Like, way too early.
What's sad is that I am running a second off the pace this lap so far, and I'm pulled away from you. He's fucking terrible. No Punterino, no Punterino!
Let's see if he wants to late break you in the. Nah, he's early braking.
Oh,
No
I'm stopping
threat.
the
Yellow
outside
flag.
of the,
Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
Man, I hope you get to race against people like this.
Holy fuck, I saw you in my mirror as I got out of the car. Yeah, I was exploring to try and find the limit there.
You found
I
it.
think yeah, I found it. I was trying to see how early I could get on the power there at the bus stop, and it just went wide, and the wheel broke loose in the grass.
What's your
and
speed limit in the
slow I
pits?
went. Holy fuck, dude, you were close.
He was so close I heard him pass through your microphone.
Well, I'm rewinding it to like as slow as I can get it. And I'm gonna take a picture.
Oh, I have this silk cut skin, like the Jag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have.
You didn't even know what you were racing?
No. Oh yeah, I aimed for bullhead.
Is Kildren watching my stream? Is Kildren in here?
No.
He's just a Jack, isn't he? Isn't that what he usually goes
He
by?
is, yeah.
Yeah, he's literally shit posting in my fucking stream chat right now.
There you go.
Hurry
Yeah,
up
it's
and
killed.
crash.
Are
Ram the guy in
you
front.
are you
Ram.
literally not? Are you literally expecting it? Man, these guys are braking so early into the second hairpin. Look at this guy, Matt Gibson. He's braking way before the end of the curb.
Literally fucking Kildren. Ram someone or crash. Fucking guy.
What? Oh, this guy's just hot lapping.
God, the M4 is so ugly.
I know, man. It's like the back of it's like kinda okay, but and the profile is okay, but the front is just just wrong. It's just so wrong.
Like, it better be a really good race car.
Okay, I was about to ask, which one is that, a rifle or a race car?
Alright, hold on, wait.
There, that's the picture from the fucking replay.
If you
And
note, also if you pay attention closely, my driver is an Asian female, and my helmet is the Lego skull from Legos.
I don't know how to manipulate the camera manually, or I take a closer look.
Control Z. Control F12, sorry. Control F12 and then Control Z, I believe.
How does one? I've never used this thing.
Like left and right click. I think
Actually, I do need to change one of my camera angles so I can spot when I spot. It's like that far chase that you have that you've like customized. I want to get that camera angle. What's a guy gotta do, huh?
You just press Control F12, and then you get a whole option thing on the right. And then you can adjust it, and then you can save it.
I found
Right.
the FOV.
So I have to select the view I want to manipulate.
No, so it's like, so if you wanted to change your far chase, right?
Yeah, so that I can see more, like, kind of like how your far chase is. So I just mess with, like, the vanish X and Y, or the...
Yeah, so
You're genuine Asian female with a Lego skull. Look at that.
Yep. I move the Z, like, all the way down, so, like, I'm kind of, like, level with the ground. Z-axis, and then, like, I don't fuck with the FOV, just because, especially with the camera, like, it just, like, freaks out.
What's your static FOV? 78?
78, yeah.
Okay.
How do you reset this to stock?
What do you mean?
Is there like a reset button for the camera?
If you press Control F12, it should go back to the way it was, I think. Or if you, like, change cameras.
No.
Nope, you're fucked forever.
Oh, well, fuck.
I don't know. I don't think you're actually fucked forever. I forget how to change it.
I can
All
look it
right.
up,
So
it's probably not
let's say I've got it the way I like it. I hit save R.
Save. Track. Sorry, big yawn.
And call it track cam. No, what? What if I just want it to be my far chase? Like, how do I?
I forget. I would honestly just set it up the day of the race. I forget how to, like, actually save it, because, like, I know how you save your, like, if you change, like, the position inside your car, you hit save car, and then it'll save the camera position that you selected, but with this, it's...
Well, I'm
weird.
cycling through, and I go to my new far chase, and it's what I like.
Alright.
It's what I.
Fuck.
So.
You know, ship it,
Yeah.
bro.
Damn.
Fucking shit, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna watch my hot lap and jerk off real quick.
Oh god, that's the best. Just watching yourself go around, like, God,
Look
you
at that
did so
apex.
well.
The trick is not, if you do it right, you will not dip below 71 miles an hour around turn 1. Like, you'll keep it up above 70. I keep missing the apex, though, on the first horseshoe, staying in second. I need to, like, brake a little harder in second before the turn-in. But other than that, I'm liking this whole second gear thing.
Nice.
I think I'm probably gonna stick with first for the race, but I mean, if you're comfortable with it, I mean, by all means.
Yeah, you know, Biggs.
Well, I
As long
know,
as
I'm
you're
glad
comfortable with it.
I'm glad I got your approval on it.
You're welcome. I know my opinion is the most important one that matters, like, ever.
I don't know. I'm not really liking the red stripe on the hood, on the top of the car. It looks kind of like just tacked on. But...
Are you adding the race cars, not race walkers?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me get you Vanno's eyes.
Oh yeah, where am I gonna put his eyeballs?
That's the artist's choice.
Oh,
I want it hidden.
dude.
I want it, like, subtle, so it's like if I'm looking at the car and I find it, it's like, ah.
like tucked under one of the what are those things called on the it sort of makes like a 90-degree, like a box, like a flat, there's like a flat area that sticks straight backwards. It's like flush, like it's straight up and down before you hit the Porsche emboss logo on the trunk. I could fit his eyeballs in right there.
I feel like...
Or I could, I don't know, man. I guess maybe I sneak it in the
Somebody's watching me.
beneath the taillight. I don't know.
I got no privacy. Whoa.
I just remembered how deadly the rumble strips are on the exit of pits.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
they're
there you
they're
go.
not really rumble strips.
Like,
They're
they sent
Oh,
the strut
that's the wrong
towers
one.
through the top of the hood.
That's Haley Deegan.
Ooh,
She's
hot.
streaming?
She is. She also said the R word.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Bad.
She can call me retard any day.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
What were you trying to say, Shimon?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's just like lost in thought about being like verbally abused by this lady.
Or even physically, it's whatever.
I'm not.
Step
I'm
on the
recording this all, so this is gonna be great for later.
She's got this like these like nerd glasses on too, like the fake gamer glasses, but she's probably legit blind or something.
I don't know. Why is it always that famous people's children are always so attractive?
Because the unattractive ones get forgotten.
Brian Deegan did some cool shit for a little while. Did I drop out of the session? The fuck?
Yeah, you got kicked.
For what? For my throughput?
Kicked out of your own
Throughput
session.
fell to unacceptable level.
Motherfucker, I own this session.
Well, get your ass back in here.
I'm done with it, actually.
I don't know. I feel like if I have that rearward facing, somebody's gonna like. I'm gonna find some racist fuck and he's gonna like punt us. I don't know.
I think you're thinking too much into it.
I doubt it. I don't know. But yeah, I can put it on the underside of the wing facing.